All that work and where did it get Bro, good morning. Last night, I made that video last night, and no lie, I woke up, and I kind of woke up in a very dark mood. Like, my thoughts this morning they haven't been great. I kind of woke up thinking, like, I'm just gonna go for a jog, but I'm still laying here. But I do want to get some type of workout in this morning. Excuse me. Because I just started back up. And I kind of want to maintain the pace that I've been going. Yeah, but like I said, after that conversation last night, no lie, I kind of feel like I kind of wanted to sleep with that energy, and I woke up with that energy. But I feel I just feel over it. I feel like that's the best way I can explain it right now is I feel over it. And it's it kind of is bringing my mood down, like that energy, those thoughts in general is bringing my mood like way down. So I don't know, I might refrain from making I don't, because I told myself I was going to be consistent. So no matter how I'm feeling, I need to just belt it out and just get through it. But the way I'm feeling right now is I feel like I need to like kind of step back from making a video for like probably a week or something or whatever, just to give myself like time to like shake this energy off, because it just feels negative, like, and I just don't want to be bringing that to the table. I did, however, make some type of headway, kind of a little bit of headway this morning. I managed to get into my account to be able to access my YouTube channel, because I haven't been able to. I have videos to upload, but I haven't been able to upload them because since I sold my phone, I was logged into my account on that phone, and now that I don't have it anymore, I've been having issues getting into my account, both my channel account and my Gmail. And they keep on taking me through the recovery process and everything, and they keep requesting that after I go through the whole entire process. I think I already mentioned this in the previous video, but after I go through the entire process, they're telling me to wait 48 days. I've been attempted this process 3 times already. Yesterday, when I attempted it again, I did a little bit additional research, on like the help me part of the Google website, and it was saying sometimes it can take up to 1 to 2 weeks before they contact you, send you a contact email for the recovery or whatever have you. I'm like, all right, so why are they telling me 48 hours? Like, y'all telling me 2 days after I go through this whole process. Now that I'm doing my own research on my own, it's saying 1 to 2 weeks. Who's waiting 1 to 2 weeks to get into their account? Like, bro, that's is OD. So I managed, because in setting up the channel, I had to go through I had to set up a 2 verification process or whatever, one in which was my email, but the initial verification was a phone number, and it's not the phone number that I use was like the phone number to like a text now type of number. It wasn't my actual like phone number, and the only reason why I did it that way is because I didn't want to have my channel attached to my actual phone number. And so I use the text now. The only issue with the text now is And the reason why I haven't been able to get into my account quickly is because I don't have access. I didn't have access to the text now, and not only that, but I didn't. You have to pay to get codes sent to text now. Put it like that. And I don't have money in my account to be able to allow myself that type of access again at the moment. So, with that being said, I can't get the verification code sent to my text now so that I could just get into the account. So the second verification was through my email, and they would send me the verification code to my email or whatever have you. But then it would send me through the process, and then it would say, okay, 48 hours, they'll send you an email, only to come yesterday, and I find out it's like 1 or 2 weeks. And then on top of that, it's saying, well, within the 1 or 2 weeks, don't try to process, don't try to do the recovery process more than one time or whatever. Just wait the 1 or 2 weeks, what have you. I already tried 3 times within 2 weeks, so I already went against the grain when it comes to that. I just gotta literally wait that out. Hopefully, if I can get access to have the pay whatever, it's probably like a couple of dollars to be able to have that the code sent to the text now or whatever. So if I manage to make that happen, I'm just gonna go that route and try to access my account that way to see if I could get anything up and running. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. If that don't work, then my only other option is to wait the 1 or 2 weeks. I done tried calling Google. They ain't got no live agents and nothing. And mind you, the automated machine tells you that. It's like, yeah, we don't currently have online agents, but you can go to the online thing or whatever, and I guess like converse with a chat box type thing or some type of, I don't know. I wasn't doing all that. I might have to though, if everything doesn't work out the way I hope. But yeah. I just wanted to come on here quick because I literally like woke up this morning and I haven't been able to just have like a peaceful, not a peaceful, but I, just a good energy this morning. Like I feel like, I don't know, the just, yeah. I literally carried that energy from last night up until this morning. And then I just been having a lot of rambling thoughts, just running through my mind of things that I feel like I should do or make an attempt to do and all kinds of stuff. Why that look like the same? Oh, this is an Ozark show thing. I didn't even know that. Yeah, but yeah. I just got a lot on my mind. I got a lot on my mind, and the actions that's coming to my mind, that's kind of making me feel like I should take. It just seems so. It just seems so crazy to me. Like that's the only way I can. That's the best way I can explain it right now. It just seems so crazy to like. Should I really do that? Like that's the kind of thoughts that I'm having. Like just putting my putting my 2 cents in things that I feel like isn't my business. I don't know. I just feel like I'm being tested in so many ways to actually, like I'm being tested to validate my character, like, and it's just weird. It's weird. And the test that I feel that is going through my mind is like, I don't want to be looking like no crazy person going up to nobody and, you know, just saying certain things, and they looking at me like, what the F are you going through? Like, what are you talking about? You know, like, yeah, no, absolutely not. So, I'm gonna get up, brush my teeth, and get myself together. Last night was dumb cold, but I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll come back on here when I start heading over to start my job. Hopefully I'm in a more positive energy. So I'll be right back. Good morning. Well, not good morning, but I'm back. Again, y'all, I'm not going for that jog today. I'm not going for that jog today. I'm just not in the mood to. I literally just got off the phone not too long ago with, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Yeah, well, bro, that conversation last night really got me on fire right now. I don't even know what to talk about at this point. Like, it's just way too many games being played, in my opinion. I had this job that I'm dealing with. Mind you, I just got a proposition for another job. But the bad part is the day that I saw the my email, because like I said, I haven't been having access to like online or whatever access or whatever. I could make calls and stuff, but I haven't been having access to check like my email, excuse me, and stuff like that. But when I went to the library, what was it? Yesterday? Yeah. Yeah. When I went to the library yesterday, I had got the opportunity to check my email and stuff like that, and I had saw that I received the email from a company that I had submitted an application to, and you know, they responded to me with a interview. Well, no, it wasn't yesterday. It wasn't yesterday that this. Okay, so I went to the library yesterday, but not yesterday. The last time I went to the library, it might have been like Thursday. Last Thursday. Either last Thursday or last Friday. One or the other. But the last time I went to the library before yesterday, I had, you know, checked my email and I saw that they sent me the email or whatever. Long story short, what's today? The 8th. 8/8. Yep. Okay, so the interview was, so it was last Thursday. Is when I went to, well, yeah, this Thursday that just passed is when I went to the library. So long story short, when I saw the email, it probably was around like 12 something. or whatever. But my premise to go into the library was to get all of my stuff um, charged up. So when I saw the email was for that day, Thursday. The interview was for that day. The email had came in I don't even know when it came in, but the interview was for literally that day, between the hours of 1 to 5. And yeah, I was so ill prepared to be going on no interview. Like, I was not dressed for no interview. The way I went to that library, I was just like, I was outside. I ain't gonna hold you. So when I saw the email, it kind of like stumped me, and I was just like, great, like, first of all, I'm mad far from a decent outfit right now, like getting the commute, getting there to grab, change clothes and stuff like that, and just trying to freshen up. By the time it's all said and done, I'm gonna miss the interview. So I just want to wind up responding to the interview, letting them know that, like, it was just bad timing, and if it would be a better time, like closer towards the end of this month or whatever, because I also don't really have any interview clothes. After, like I said before, my whole suitcase got discarded when I was in the shelter, and that's where all of my, you know, that's where I had all of my stuff, just to be ready for any type of interview, anything, whatever have you. It was all in a suitcase. So when I was at the library, I was just very ill prepared, and I just sent them an email back. I'm like, is it possible to just reschedule for later on this month or whatever have you? And the woman, she just reached back out to me and said that they'll contact me when open interviews sessions happen again or whatever have you. So it's just a matter of a waiting game with that. I just gotta keep on keeping up with my email to see if anything comes through or whatever. No problem there. It's just more of a stalling situation. Then it wasn't until later on that day after the fact. I'm like, if I had to go through all this, I might as well just have went to the interview as is, even though I felt unprepared, like I wasn't groomed well. I just felt like it wasn't appropriate to go to the interview how I was. But then at the same time, I'm kind of like, by the time later that day came, I was just like, bro, I should have just went as is, like, and if I had to explain myself or whatever for my appearance, whatever have you, what I'm saying, as long as I made it, but that's not how my mind was working at the time. My mind was literally like, I just didn't want to go, and my first impression was, some people judge off of first appearances and all kinds of stuff like that. And if I'm ill prepared, I'm not ready, I don't even have my resume printed or nothing like that to give to these people on the interview and nothing. Like, it was just a lot going on. So now it's just a waiting game of hearing back from them. Hopefully we'll see how that goes. But if I manage to snag that job, that'll be great. It's actually been something that's been in the back of my mind for a while in applying to them. However, I kind of been refraining from it for the simple fact I just felt like I don't know, like life just was steering me in like different directions from this job or whatever. But if I could snag it, great or whatever. I just need the experience. That's my main goal right now, is just getting the experience. But y'all, I feel drained. Like, I feel drained. Like, I've been no lie, I've been laying down, waking up early in the morning. I'm just, coming from out of my sleep. I'm waking up crying and all kinds of stuff. I don't even know why I'm crying. Like, I haven't been like this since the pandemic. Like, I feel like the towards the end of the pandemic was the last time I remember, like, I was just crying, you know, just periodically back to back like this all the time, like, and then, like, I'll probably say, like, here and there throughout 2022. I don't know, like, it's just, as of lately, like, it's just been, I don't know what it is, but something's just been weighing heavy on me, and I just can't put, or maybe it's just an accumulation of everything I got going on, but yeah, I legitimately feel drained. Like, today I feel drained, and it's crazy. I just started working out again, so it's kind of weird that I feel drained. But also, I've been trying to eat like dark meat, so I don't know. Maybe like that's something that I've been cutting out of my diet, and I've only been, you know, trying to, you know, eat dark meat or whatever lately because, like I said before, my foot pattern was all messed up. It's better now. It's better now. I could walk. I don't have no pains now or whatever. The bruising is still there on both feet, both foot. The bruising the bruising is still there on both feet or whatever, but it's like it kind of healed that way. It healed bruise. So now I got like permanent bruise marks on my feet, probably up until I start going to get petties again, and just let them scrape that little by little over time, and it'll eventually start going away. But as of right now, I got a bruised bottom foot. It is what it is. What the fuck can I do? So, like it is what it is, bro. Like, yeah, I'm just right now. I just feel exhausted. Then after the calls that I done made a few minutes ago, it's just drained me even more. And I'm trying to be so positive, like it like I said yesterday, I just feel like it's just been something in the air that's making me feel like something's trying to get me out of character. Out of the character which I'm in. You know, like everybody has different sides to them. There's nobody in this world that's just one way and they're just that way all the time. Everybody has different sides to them. It's just a matter of when it's gonna come out, who's gonna provoke it out of them, whatever have you. So I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a stage right now where I feel like something is trying to get a certain reaction out of me or pull, but the thing that's like battling with me, like I'm so drained that I don't even have the energy to give the reaction that I feel is expected of me. The only reaction I can really give right now is just like, what are we doing? Like I can't be overly irate, you know, going off. Like I'm just drained. It's like, bro, things is getting corny at this point. So I don't know. I'm still going with the flow of things. I don't really know how, you know, things are going to turn out. I'm still hoping for the best. Like I say, I made a little bit of headway accessing my phone number this morning. And even though it was negative and it kind of drained me a little bit, I kind of made a little bit of headway, you know, with this. Is that thing broke? Look at that. I kind of made a little bit of headway with this job I've been dealing with, and just getting some additional information that I kind of already knew. I just needed it to come out of somebody's mouth because, yeah. And then at the same time, I don't want to be too. Y'all, I'm way too understanding. Like I'm, like it's a little bit ridiculous. Like I get frustrated with myself sometimes with how understanding I am, and I try to be, but it's naturally just how I am, because it don't make me feel good when it don't make me feel good when I don't want to say wrong in a sense, but like I'm messing something up for somebody else. So, which is like a hit and miss situation, because to some people it's kind of like, yo, you can't be worried about everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you do for you, and whatever. Like you can't be sitting there worried about the next person, because the next person most likely is not worried about you, especially if they don't know you, they don't got no ties to you. The next person ain't worried about you, and I get that. But at the same time, like I said, it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth when I feel like I'm taking something from somebody else, in a sense. Like I don't really know how to. That's the easiest way I can explain that. So yeah, right now I just feel drained. Like I feel tired, and maybe it's because it's the sun. The sun is actually beaming today. It's a little bit hot, not too much. I got on sweatpants and everything right now, but my upper body feel like hot, and this hat ain't making it any better. But my hair look crazy right now, so that's why I got on that hat. I'm not trying to be on here looking like this. So we are going to make do what it do. And then it kind of like bothered me the other day. I'm sitting here, I'm walking down the street, and I had a little walk going to me. Mind you, that's the second time it happened to me the other night, and it kind of like it kind of, I don't know. It's just so much going on lately. Like I really feel like I'm being tried. It happened the other night. Some dude was driving by, and he just said, he shouted something out his car. He was in like a little Jeep looking. It wasn't a Jeep, but it looked like Jeep type of or whatever. But nah, I don't know how to explain it. Whatever. But he was driving by or whatever. He had his window open. It was nighttime, and I was walking to head over to my destination. He was just like, he shouted something out the window, and I looked, and and all I heard was saying like, "Come here," or something, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I just paid that man no mind. I just kept it pushing. I was going about my business. I'm walking, and he wound up. I guess he made a U-turn, and he wound up pull up on the side of me, and he's like, "Oh, come on, hop in," or whatever. That hop in. That, and I'm looking at him. I do this big man sitting in the driver's seat. He had to be around my age, but he was just like, "Oh, hop in," or whatever. That hop in, and I'm looking at that man. Mind you, I wish I had a rock. Mind you, it wasn't until after he left I wound up picking up a rock, because I'm like, if that man make a U-turn and he passed me again and be doing this dumb shit again, I'm going towards this shit and knock him right in the face with this rock. But he wound up, he was just like, hop in, come on, hop in. You need a ride? I got you, hop in. But it seemed like he was trying to be funny in the way he was saying it. Mind you, I had just finished passing some people that was sitting at the bus stop. And the lady, she was like, "How old are you?" or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at her and I'm like, I'm my age, I'm how old I am or whatever. And I just kept it pushing, because I'm like, it was just, she came out of nowhere with it. Like, I'm walking, she's sitting at the bus stop with somebody else, and I'm just walking by, and she just turned, and she's like, before I even got to them, like, it was a garbage can that was blocking them and everything, before they could even see my face. Like, the other girl saw my face before the lady could even see my face, and I already hear somebody come out, "How old are you?" or whatever, and I'm not thinking she's talking to me, because she didn't even see me. So I'm like, well, I'm just walking. I'm walking. She's like, "How old are you?" or whatever, and the other girl, I just see the other girl looking at me. So I look at the other ladies, see, like, I was like, you talking to me? She was like, how old are you or whatever? You did. I'm like, I'm just looking at myself like, I'm how old I am. Like, like where does this come from? Like, you ain't even see me. And I'm saying before I even hit this spot, like, what will possess you to open your mouth and come out and say, like, what's in the air, sis? Like, what's speaking to you? What's speaking through you, rather? Like, it was just weird. So she was like, oh, she was like, it's too late, you took too long or whatever, and I just was laughing, and I was just like, what you doing out here at the bus stop or whatever? I'm still walking, but I'm shouting like, what you doing out here at the bus stop? She was like, oh, she was like, no, I'm waiting for the bus or whatever. I'm like, what, really, what bus you waiting for or whatever? Just, joking around with her, but I'm still going about my business because it was just like, it just caught me off guard, and it was like, huh? Now I get a few more blocks up. That's when I wound up encountering the dude in the Jeep. And he wound up passing me by the second time, and he's like, "Oh, hop in, whatever." I just looked at that man. I was just like, "Nigga, I'm not hopping in no car with you." And he was just like, "Oh, where? Hi." He's like that. Okay, that, and he just drove off. But I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, I don't like stuff like that. Like, it's just like, what's going on? So I wound up getting to my destination at night, and then I'll say a couple of days later, it was like daytime, and I was heading back over here or whatever, and it was some old. I saw the older man pulled on the side of the road, and he like parked. It's like a weird street, but he had parked on the side of the road and got out to put something in one of the mailboxes. And mind you, while he's doing that, I see another Jeep like parked inside of the parking lot on the side of me, just sitting there like doing nothing. But he's parked like in a spot he should not be parked. It was just weird how things was moving. So as I'm getting closer, the old man is walking back in front of his car to get to the driver's side door, and he's just staring at me as I'm walking up, and he's just like, you like he seemed hesitant at first to say anything. He was just like, you need a ride or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at him, and I was just like, no, Papa, I don't, because he looks Spanish. I was just like, no, Papa, I'm good. And I'm saying, and he was just like, okay, Papa, or whatever. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Old man, you need to go about your business. I don't know what you over here doing. I don't know what you over here looking for. Leave me alone, bro. Like I don't, like, it's just way too much going on right now that's just making me feel like, because I'm typically the person that definitely, I just mind my business. Mind my business, keep my mouth shut, get my money, and go about my business and eat food. That's me in a nutshell. Like, so now it's like I'm encountering so much. It's just like, yo, what is all this about? Where is this going? What is this about? What are you trying to get at? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm so annoyed because it's just the energies that I've been encountering lately, not it. Definitely not it. So I don't know, that's probably why I'm in the mood that I am today. But I need to shake this off. Like, I need to shake this off. This is not, it's not, yeah, this is not a productive move for me. And crazy, and today seemed like it's going by. Yesterday seemed like it was moving slow as hell. Today seemed like it is just flying by so fast. I need things to get on the roll. And it's just so much stuff that just keep it, like, just things from my past that people said, in my, just like little things, like sayings, how we have, certain sayings in life, and just like certain um certain conversations I've had with people or whatever, that's just been springing up in my mind lately, little trinkets that people left with me throughout the years from, childhood up. Like, I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that's just been coming to me lately, just of, little things that people have said in my life that's like just highlighting, throughout my day when I experience certain things or whatever have you. And it's just like certain quotes just come to my head that I remember people saying. I could remember them saying it. Like, I picture their face, like people I haven't seen in a long time, like, from years, like from my childhood, to preteens, just all kinds of random things that I've encountered, you know, things people said that I may have like brushed off. Not brushed off at that time, because I never really brush off anything anybody ever say to me. I usually take it, and that's the only reason why it's popping up today, because I literally take what people say into consideration. I might not change how I move, but I do. When people speak to me, I listen. You know what I'm saying? So it sticks with me. Sometimes I listen and I don't really understand what's going on. I don't understand why they telling me what they telling me, and to me, it makes me like where that just came from, like, but I hear you. You know what I'm saying? And it's a couple of things that's just been sticking with me, and it's just been popping up in my head as of lately. One thing I would never forget. It was some lady. I went to her house with my cousin's friend and my cousin and whatever have you. And I would never forget, because I was so I was quiet. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm naturally just a quiet person, and like, I talk if the conversation is interesting to me, or if like I'm knowledgeable on what's being talked about, whatever have you, I'll chop it up. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't really know what's going on, I just sit there quiet. I listen. You know what I'm saying, I take it in, so because I'm gaining knowledge. You know what I'm saying, so that's why I be quiet for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but I also be just, feeling people's energies. You know what I'm saying, seeing if I mesh well. I'm not gonna sit there and poke a bear if I know it don't want to be poked. I'm not gonna sit there and try to get in where I don't fit in. Like, I just I fill the room out. Not when no shicey said. But long story short, I was at the the person's aunt's house or whatever, and in the middle of the conversation, like, they was talking for a while too, but in the middle of the conversation, she just came out of nowhere. She was like, yo, I don't know what the F it is. Like, she like that, mind you, and she had an aggressive tone. I was in New York, so her tone was a bit aggressive, whatever. But I didn't take it like I didn't take it like, I'm saying, like, oh my God. I kind of laughed it off, because to me, it was just like, where did this just come from? Like, it was funny to me, because I'm like, yo, that's like, I liked, like, that's what it was. I liked the energy she was giving. I liked the fact that she was just raw up front and just like pressing me, because she was just like, what's up? But it caught me off guard. So it's like, I liked it, but at the same time, I was laughing, because I'm like, why are you being so aggressive? Like, what's going on? And I think, I moved out of New York when I was real young. So I wasn't quite used to that type of energy. I wasn't quite used to that type of energy, especially coming from a female. So it was like, it was just like, all right, like, the girl, like, what's up with you? Like, why you sound like you want to fuck me? Like, like, I was just like, what's going on? Like, what I do? So I was just sitting here quiet, and she was talking. She was just like, yo, she was just like, I don't know what the F it is, but why the F are you so quiet? You know what I'm saying? And then she just started going on a rant. She was like, you know what they say, you got to keep an eye on them quiet ones or whatever, because they be sitting there plotting this, that, and third. Da, da, da. And once she started talking, she started saying what she was saying. I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm listening to her. And I'm sitting and I'm smiling while she's talking, but she's like being dead serious, like, because I guess she really felt like, I'm saying, maybe I was up to no good or something, or maybe she was just checking my temperature to see what I was about and how I was going to respond to her, to see if, like, and I think that's more so what it was. Like, she was literally just checking my vibe out to see how I would respond, to see if she had anything to be concerned about or worried about, everything. And she didn't, because I wasn't. I'm saying, I'm not sitting here prying. I'm not watching what's in your house or nothing and checking to see. Like, I'm in y'all conversation. They talking and everything, and I'm just sitting here listening. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, just being back in New York in general was kind of like, it was new for me to be back in New York. How often I was like, I would always go back and visit. You know what I'm saying? Take like day trips and all that. But at this point, I was legit like kind of living back in New York, and it was an adjustment. It was an adjustment. It was an adjustment, compared from when I left. It was a different experience. I left 11 years old. I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm back and I'm a young adult, and you know the energy is different. The energy towards me is different. And I'm saying, like, it's I'm older now. It's a different experience. So, when she was talking or whatever, I was just listening. I was just listening, and I was kind of like laughing it off, but I knew she was serious to a certain degree because she was trying to fill me out. And I understood it. I didn't take it personally. At the end of the day, I was in her house, Like, when I came in, I did say hello. It wasn't like I just walked in and just sat my ass down. No. I went in, I said hello, sat to the side or whatever. Once I saw where everybody was sitting, I just sat to the side and I played my part. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was, at that time, that was me. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I still am, but I'm a little bit more aware of certain, depending on where I'm at, depending on what atmosphere I'm in. I it's gonna be determined whether or not I project myself in a room or not. But yeah, she was just talking. She was talking, and I was just like, I turned. I was like, nah. I was like, I'm not up to nothing. I'm like, I'm just chilling, whatever. And my cousin came out. My cousin was just like, nah. She's just don't mind her. She's just like that. She's just naturally quiet. She be getting on my nerves with that sometimes too. Like, I'm not even going, because my cousins barked on me before about it too. Like, but that's just naturally how I am. Like, especially Rhode Island is type different. Like, when I moved out here, the culture out here is different. Like, I don't be feeling the need to be rowdy. Like, I don't be having that urge, as up until lately. For some reason lately, I've been feeling like a urge to be snappy for some reason, only because I've been feeling like people been like testing me. But this, since I've been here, like, I haven't had that urge to be like that. Like, I haven't felt the need to. So yeah, so when she said it, whatever, I was just chilling or whatever. And then when we left that day, when we left the house, as we was getting up leaving, she was walking us to the door so she could lock the door and stuff. And she talked to me direct, and I was just smiling again, because I like that. I like when people are direct. I don't beat around the bush, because I'm not a beat around the bush type of person. If I have a problem with you, I'm either going to stay away, or if we're in the same vicinity and you seem like you're trying to interact with me, I'm gonna let you know I don't want to deal with you. I am a very direct person. I'm saying, I'm not about to sit here and beat around the bush with you. If I'm communicating with you, is because I want to communicate with you. If I don't want to communicate with you, I'm not going to communicate with you. I'm not about to play that game. So as we was leaving, she was just like, let me tell you something. Yeah, it's not funny, but I laugh about it because she was just so thorough with it. And it's just like I respect it so much, but it's just at the time it was just like, girl, why you keep like lurching at me? Like what I do? Like why you want to fight me for? But I know it was out of love. And I'm saying like I know she was like putting me on a game like you need to start speaking up. And I'm saying like whether you got something to say or not, just make your presence known when you're in the room. And she just told me, she was like, let me tell you something. She was like, that quiet sugar honey I see gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because people will use that to their advantage and they will take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? And that last statement she left me with has been playing in my mind over and over. And I am not about to cry, like, because I feel like the fucking tears is coming on again. But I'm keeping it player today. Like, we not about to be tearing up on this John today. But yeah, she was just like, people would take advantage of that. And when she said it to me, I was over there, I'm like, I know this. You know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm just like, I know this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be quiet to begin with, to know what type of energies I'm dealing with, to see who's going to be the fool to sit there and try to take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm going to see who you are. And it's either I'm just going to stay away from you, or I'm just going to wait for the moment to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So, but I heard her, and it was like, I understand where you're coming from. I hear you. I'm aware of this. I know. But at the same time, I don't know, as of lately, it's just been something that's been playing. It's kind of been playing in my mind over and over, only because I've been having this feeling like I've been feeling like people is playing with me, and it's primarily because I'm quiet. Like, I can't take that. I can't knock that. Like, it is what it is. But I can't change who I am. Like, I'm naturally just a quiet person. I'm saying I try my best not to be disrespectful. I try my best to make people feel comfortable when I step into their atmosphere, or if they step into mine. Like, and yeah, so I don't know, but as of lately, like, it's just been playing in my mind because I've been feeling the way I've been feeling. But it's hard. It's hard. It's one thing when you take information like that, and you take information like that, and it's just, you're just, out and about, and you encounter these things in just like regular everyday life. And I'm saying just outside in the street, not in professional atmospheres and all of that, but just literally just out on your own, just doing your thing, whether you shopping, whatever have you. I'm saying your reaction is going to be different. Well, for me, my reaction, I'm not going to say I'm not going to speak a general term for everybody, but for me, my reaction is different with me just being out and about versus me in a professional establishment, and I feel like I'm being played with, and I'm seeing on the clock. I'm not going to, me, it's not because, it's not that it's not that I'm scared. It has nothing to do with being scared. It has all to do with, I don't know who's who. I don't know who's connected with who. People like to block people's progression and all kinds of stuff. So I'm not, if I feel like you looking for me to just act out, I'm going to make it my business not to act out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it aware that I know something is off, but I'm not going to sit there and be at no job lashing out. Like, yeah, no, unless you're like really, really cool for it. And at this moment right now, everybody's patience level is different. I feel like the state I'm in right now, somebody would have probably been lashed out. And that's just keeping it a buck. I'm still maintaining my composure, unfortunately. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm in such a weird place right now that it's making me feel like, because I feel like if I lash out now, all of a sudden there's a stigma that's trying to be that's kind of trying to be like validated. I feel like it's already pinned to me being just who I am, skin tone, gender, whatever have you. Like, I feel like there's already a stigma attached to me. Now I feel now, and it's making me feel like, okay, now the things that I'm going through is like something is trying to confirm that stigma is accurate and is using me as an example. And I'm just, bro, I'm not, it's like part of me is like, most of me is just like, I'm not playing into this game. You know what I'm saying? But then there's a portion of me that's like, well, is this part of my path? Because if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, let me lash out. I'm ready. You know, like it's just no lie. Like it's that small portion can easily be the biggest portion of me from 0 to 100 real quick, because it's like I'm ready because I'm tired. And that's what it all boils down to. I am tired. Like I'm doing a lot of running around. I'm doing just a lot of things that I don't normally do. You know what I'm saying? I have it. I'm saying it's not even like I have I don't even feel like I have an example of somebody that have walked my path to give me motivation. I'm genuinely just working off of me just motivating myself, pushing myself forward, and me taking bits and pieces from all kinds of different individuals, and even though it hasn't been the same path, it's like similar paths that they face and they made it through, and then I'm telling myself I could do this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, so, I do put, but as far as walking the same shoes, that nobody's gonna walk your shoes. You know what I'm saying? But I have yet. I don't know anybody. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that's have similar experiences, but I haven't encountered anyone in life thus far, and I don't know anyone personally that has gone this path that I am going down at this given moment. Everybody's journey is different. And honestly speaking, I don't know where the journey is ending at this point. I don't know how fast it's gonna end, or if it's gonna end at all. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm drained. I am drained AF. Yeah, every time I turn around, I don't even smoke like that. Like, I would say I haven't probably like smoked since like 2021, and like once in 2021. In 2020, I was doing the most. Ouch. I was doing the most. I'm not gonna lie. I was an active smoker. And prior to 2020, I was just like a periodic smoker. Like in 2021, like I'll probably smoke like once a year.
or something like that. Like I wasn't a consistent person. Most of the time it's just if I was like with, excuse me, a group of my friends and we just chilling, watching a movie or something, or just vibing in the car. But I'm not a smoker. But as of lately, I've been feeling like I probably need to smoke. Maybe that's part of my journey. Maybe part of my journey is getting high. At this point, maybe that's just what I need to really just ignore everything that's going on. But I don't know. I can't. And then I keep on applying for jobs and all kinds of stuff. And it seemed like every job I've been applying to lately, everybody want a BCI check and a drug test and all kinds of stuff. So even if I wanted to smoke, that it's not gonna work out. With me applying for these jobs, that thing's gonna come right up in my test results. And I'm just, mind you, marijuana is legal out here. It's dispensaries everywhere. But for some reason, these jobs feel the need. People got marijuana cards and everything. But these jobs feel the need to be putting in the job like requirements is you can't be smoking and all kinds of stuff. Like if you smoke, that is going to disqualify you from the job. And you're in a state where marijuana is legal. Like there's dispensaries everywhere. Like you put that on, you ain't gonna have no employees. You be putting that on a thing, but then at the same time, I don't know. Part of me feel like, bro, are they really standing 10 toes down with this whole drug thing when it comes to everybody, or is it a selective few people that they feel like, oh well, we're gonna get you not to be a smoker, but then this person over here, we'll let them pass because they probably see value in that person versus somebody else, whatever have you. I don't know. That's just how my mind been working lately. But I'm about to sum this up. We're getting, I don't know, because I made the earlier part. I'm gonna have to connect the earlier part of this video to this one, so it's probably pushing like an hour or two. We're gonna have to do better and start getting down to 30 minutes because the upload for these videos be ridiculous. Like it literally seemed like it'd be taking a whole day for one video to upload. But it was nice chatting with y'all. I'll talk to y'all again next time, hopefully in a better mood. But yeah, don't know y'all, but love y'all. Take care.